Welcome back to Aeons and Legacy. We're playing Chapter 4, A Friend in Danger against the Fungal Mesh. He got a pretty good turn for our opening episode. Let's see what we can do this time. Again, I'm just going to shuffle here on camera so you don't think that I am cooking the turn order deck, because that would be cheating, and I don't do that here on my channel, so just so you know. Alright. Ooh boy, this is getting ugly. Let's hope the nemesis doesn't go, because these guys keep dealing damage to us, and Death Maiden gets to go first. Alright, at least one of our breach mages goes first. Let's go over to Death Maiden's area, have her take a turn. Alright, Death Maiden's turn. She's going to fire off the spark spell immediately. We cannot get rid of either of these minions handily, so we're going to just knock a shield off the Spine Harvester. He has one shield left, one health. Oh boy. Alright, and then up next we have 5 ether. Now we could get a couple of charges, fire off 7 damage, get rid of the Dominion Spores if we really wanted to, but that seems like a grand waste of our charges. We have 5 ether to spend. I think what we're going to do with the 5 ether, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have Death Maiden go ahead and purchase this card for 5, the Gravity Node Cast. It's a spell, so any player discards a card in hand. If they do, they deal 4 damage. So that's a really good spell to have. That cost all of Death Maiden's ether to get. And then she's going to be picking up 5 new cards for her next hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's got Crystal, Spark, Bug Zapper, and we're going to flip this deck over, and she's going to take the top card. So another Spark. Alright, that is that. So she's got basically 3 spells and 2 ether in hand. That's not ideal, but we'll live with it. Oh my god. Alright, back we go now to turn order. Oh boy, back to turn order time. We still have 2 minions kicking out. Astraea gets to go. Alright, good. Oh boy. Alright, over we go to Astraea. At least we're getting to go first. Let's see what Astraea can do for her turn. Well, Astraea has 1 spark spell prepped. She's going to fire that off, and she's going to fire it at the Spine Harvester, knocking the final shield off of it. So it's down to 1 health. And then she's going to start playing her cards. So she has Neural Wreath, Lifebringer, and yeah. So what do we want to do? Well, we're going to play Neural Wreath. Focus any player's breach. Any player may prep a spell in hand. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to focus one of Death Maiden's breaches and let Death Maiden prep a spell from hand. So let's go over to Death Maiden's area and do that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to focus breach 3 for Death Maiden. So it is ready to have a spell prepped to it, and Death Maiden can prep any spell in hand. So she's going to go ahead and prep the Bug Zapper to 3. So that's what she's going to do. Alright, back we go to Astraea, have her continue her turn. Alright, continuing Astraea's turn, so she's played the Neural Wreath. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 crystals basically, for 4 ether. If you have 3 or more open breaches, gain a life. Well, she doesn't. Now, with 4, she could open breach 2 completely, or she could get another spell or another crystal. Oh dear me. I think for 4, she's going to go ahead and get. I think she's going to go ahead and get the Entangled Shard, because we're going to have to start gaining life, I think. So for 4, this is a gain 2 ether. You have 3 or more charges, gain an additional charge. This may come in handy later when we need to start healing, because we're going to get beaten down by these minions, it looks like, pretty handily. That's going to be the end of Astraea's turn. So we're going to put the cards back in any order. We're going to put the Neural Wreath down, Lifebringer this way here. She's going to grab 5 new cards for her next hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's see what she has. She's Crystal, Force Transfusion, and Spark. Okay, that's going to be her next hand. Oh my goodness, back we go to turn order. Alright, it's back to turn order time. Oh boy, Nemesis is kicking our butt. Alright, oh goodness. Alright, putting the card here because we have to go through these guys, which is going to cause us, yet again, more pain. Alright, boy. Alright, so this one here, any player discards 2 gems. Now, do we want to do that with Astraea? Oh boy, that leaves her basically nothing. I think once again we're gonna go ahead. Oh geez, let's see what Death Maiden's only got 2 crystals and 2 sparks, so she would get mostly messed around. Let's do it with Astraea. Astraea's going to discard her 2 crystals, and then with doing that, for this minion, gains a charge. So Astraea will gain a charge, which is good for healing later on, but she has to also gain 2 damage, so she's down to 8 health. Ouch! That was minion number 1. Minion number 2, persistent. Any player suffers 2 damage. Period. We're going to have Astraea take the other 2 damage. She's down to 6. That hurts us a lot. Oh boy. And we now have the Nemesis card, which is Daze. Any player suffers... Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. It's an attack. Attack! Oh my god. Any player suffers 2 damage and discards a card in hand. If the card costs 0, evolve. Oh my gosh. Any player suffers 2 damage. Well, the only cards that Death Maiden has in hand are 0 cards, so we'd have to evolve this. What do we have in... we have the Forced Transfusion, but god, I want to hang on to that. Don't really want to discard it to stop the Daze from evolving. That would take Astraea down to 4 health. Oh my good lord. I think we're not going to do that. Unfortunately, I think what we're going to have to do... Any player suffers 2 damage, discards a card in hand. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to have Death Maiden suffer 2 damage. She's down to 6. They're both down to 6 health. She has to discard a card in hand. She's going to discard one of her spark spells, leaving her very little in the way of anything. And this card, because it was a 0 now, is going to evolve. So it's going to get another one of these evolve stickers. It has 1 already, so it's going to go to 2. So let's evolve this card. Alright, well I didn't get it on there very straight, but we can see that there's 2 on here. So this card evolved, damn it. If you can't place an evolve sticker, read this card. Well, we could place an evolve sticker. That will be discarded. So that was an attack. That was the Nemesis going. Oh my goodness. This could be a short-lived series as we get hammered. Back to turn order and Death Maiden. Okay, at least Death Maiden gets to go. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go over to Death Maiden's area. Have her take a turn. Alright, Death Maiden's turn. She is the Bug Zapper. Well, she's going to go ahead and cast deal a damage. If the damage to the minion deal additional damage, she's going to go ahead and deal that directly to the Spine Harvester, which it only had 1 health, and that's going to eliminate it. So it's no longer going to be doing 2 damage to our Breach Mages. However, a little bit of a wasted damage potential. Alright, back to Death Maiden. She has not much. She's got a Spark Spell, which she'll put in Open Breach. 1, and she has 2 Ether. And she could get a Fire Chakram. I'm almost tempted to get her one just so we can deal some more damage. Or she can go ahead and get another charge. Oh my, she can't really buy too much. I think she's actually going to spend it, and she will buy a Fire Chakram just to get... We have a little bit more damage potential. Costing 2, she'll get an extra spell. And she's going to be discarding her cards. I don't know if I'm doing well. I think I'm sucking wind here, but this Nemesis might be brutal. Alright, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. And we have a crystal, a crystal, a crystal, a crystal, and the gravity node. Alright, well that can help us, but not immediately. Alright, back we go to turn order. Wow, I feel like we've got the worst minions ever out right at the start of the game. Really, really punishing us. All right, turn order, Astraea. Well, we know the nemesis is going to go last, but we have Astraea gets to go now. So let's go ahead to Astraea, have her take her turn. Well, it's Astraea's turn. She's got no prepped spells. And then what does she have here? She's got one crystal, a spark. This is all not good. Well, she's going to go ahead and take the Force Transfusion spell. She's going to place it in Open Breach 1, so at least she can use... She has to hang on to the Spark spell because she can't put it anywhere. She's got one Ether, which does us no good, but she can spend the Ether card. She has an Ether, but she can't use it. And that, wow, very quickly, is the end of Astraea's turn. So she'll discard her played cards, which is just the one crystal. She has to hang on to the Spark spell. She's going to get 4 extra cards for her next hand. She'll get a crystal. I'm going to flip this over 1, 2, 3 more, and that's going to be her hand for the next episode. She gets the Neural Wreath, thank you, Entangled Shard, Spark. So she's going to have 2 sparks, Neural Wreath. Yeah. Okay, slow start for Astraea and Death Maiden. Right out of the gangbusters for the Fungal Mesh. We're going to go back to turn order, and I think we're going to end the episode off with the Fungal Mesh going one last time. Oh my goodness. Well, yes, we know it's the Nemesis going, so Nemesis gets a turn, putting this out here, and this minion is an absolute butt pain. Probably should have used... Well, anyway, maybe I've made mistakes already. That would not be unusual. Alright, any player discards 2 gems. I don't even think Astraea has 2 gems. Well, Astraea does have 2 gems. Astraea has 2 gems, and that's going to get rid of all of her... Well, she might be able to do it. She can heal herself eventually, so I have a funny feeling maybe she should be doing that. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and do that for Astraea. Unfortunately she's going to discard her Entangled Shard, which is a gem, and she's going to discard her crystal, which is also a gem. So she's going to discard 2 gems. She's going to take 2 damage and gain a charge. So she's up to 2 charges, and she's down to 4 health. Damn it. Alright, and then we have this going on, which is the Creeping Curse. To discard, evolve. Power 2, unleash. Any player suffers 2 damage. Players collectively discard 2 cards in hand for 2. So that's going to have 2 power on it. We can evolve it to get rid of it. Alright, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit here, and we're going to wrap up our episode for today. Oh dear. Well, that's episode 2. Sorry, episode 3, but it's our second turn, and oh my goodness, things are not looking ideal at the moment. We're getting pretty hammered as far as damage to our breach mages go. We haven't even scratched the nemesis yet, who's doing a good job of throwing minions and things in our way. We do have 4 charges on Death Maiden's sheet. We've got 2 charges for Astraea. Astraea's life well ability, any player gaining 3 life, is probably going to become pretty important. So we might have to focus a little bit on getting her some charges. Wow. Okay. Anyway, that's going to be the end of our episode for today. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Aeons and Legacy. We're doing Chapter 4, A Friend in Danger. And I think Death Maiden and Astraea are in danger as well. So thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.